Greetings from Eastern Nigeria, Umochukwu. Another news update for this Saturday. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Don't drag it. Ejimako, others urge Tinibu. Now, concerned Nigerians have appealed to President Bola Tinibu to obey the court order by releasing the leader of the IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Amongst them is the special counsel to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. I'm talking about Barrister Ejimako. According to Ejimako, he said, Tinibu should avoid inheriting this Buhari'S misguided Animus, Hubris. That's what Ejimako said. He said he should chart his own path as a president. Now, the special counsel said in a tweet he made available to the public, and he said, look, dear President Bola Tinibu, I have an urgent request. Free Nnamdi Kanu today or tomorrow. Don't drag it. Don't inherit Buhari's misguided Animus, Hubris, and his infamous disdain for rule of law and for Tinibu. Chart your own path. Thank you, sir. That is what is said. Ejimako. Now going further, an activist, a right activist, Animus, said Tinibu should also release Nnamdi Kanu. In his own statement, I quote, the appeal court discharged and acquitted Kanu and even ruled that he be restituted. It is an order of the courts and should be obeyed. Former President Buhari refused to obey the order because of his level of understanding of the rule of law, which is at variance with modern democracy. Yet, said President Tinibu should do the needful by releasing Kanu. I said the court order Tinibu could cash in and earn the honor of being a leader that understands the basics for the agitation for the actualization of Biafra. If Tinibu were given a sense of belonging in the Nigerian polity, there wouldn't have been any need for the Biafra agitation. All over the world, people have the right to agitate for their right to freedom. That is the statement of Charles, a right activist, urging Tinibu to release Nnamdi Kanu. And again, Mrs. Nkechi Okafor, who is a politician, also called on Tinibu to quickly release Nnamdi Kanu. And she said, Tinibu releasing Kanu will endear him to the hearts of Southeasterners. Tinibu's All Progressive Congress is finding it difficult to be marketed in the Southeast even before the political tsunami of Mr. Peter Obi's Labour Party. I think Nnamdi Kanu is the most popular person in this region. He is regaining his freedom either by the court order or presidential pardon will make Tinibu a good party man. That's according to Nkechi Okafor. Now, Tinibu has everything within his disposal to release Nnamdi Kanu because the court have said so. So, the issue of pardon is far away from Tinibu. He is too far from him. He shouldn't consider pardon. He should consider towing the path of rule of law that will earn him the reputation he desires. He desires reputation. He desires, good reputation. He desires legitimacy, though that should not accord him legitimacy because you have known that if you must answer the excellency, you must have the process by which you are sent to office must be excellent. And so, but at least it will give people the level of understanding that Tinibu is a man who obeys the rule of law. So the issue of pardon has not come up at all, because pardon comes when someone has been condemned. And now Nnamdi Kanu is not condemned. The court process is still on. If anything has been acquitted and discharged by a court of competent jurisdiction. So there's no basis for the pardon we're talking about. And now Buhari has shown himself to be, a man who lacks the understanding of the rule of law. So Tinibu should, tell the world that, it's not the same person as President Muhammadu Buhari, though they are from the same political party, but not the same person. they have the different background and education. And so, Nnamdi Kanu, like Kechuoka stated rightly, is the most popular person in the entire eastern region. And releasing him will go a long way to douse the tension in the entire eastern region. So, Tinibu has the task to restore peace in eastern region. So, and the task is it's not that, heavy for him. It has been made light by the court of competent jurisdiction that has given him the leeway as a president being elected and declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission, the biased umpire. Now the court has given him the leeway. It has made his job easy to release Nnamdi Kanu. So the onus lies on him to utilize it to create atmosphere of peace, tranquility in the entire eastern region. That is, if he is desirous of achieving peace. Yes, so he shouldn't allow himself to inherit this hubris, animus, like Ejimako has stated, from Buhari. He get to chart a new course for himself, be a president who obeys the law of the land by allowing agitation. Of course, Yorubas has been agitating. This agitation is not limited to the entire eastern region. Yorubas also agitate. You have some Igbo who agitate. You see what the Fulani is doing, the conquest they are into. Okay? So is it now that Tinibu is a president that he will not understand what agitation means? Self-determination is there in the constitution. The military have said it. We will continue to make reference to this statement of the military. They have said it. Said any region that feels marginalized, that feel excluded, that feel oppressed, say they have every reason to secede, to go away. After all, the northern Nigeria have said it before. Araba, they want to go. So who killed them because of it? Nobody. If not that the Britain were actually working on Nigeria. And that is the effect we are seeing today. So, Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to be freed by this administration, not wasting any time. We didn't believe by until this moment, this present government shouldn't have released Nnamdi Kanu. It's still unbelievable to same man. We thought the first thing he should have done is to free a prisoner of conscience. If not even political prisoners, particularly Nnamdi Kanu, that court have opened their mouth and make a pronouncement, said he is free of the charges leveled against him by the federal government. And the charges are there for the government to pay compensation. They wronged the state, the involvement of Kenya into the whole matter, and called on Malami, the AGF, to come and explain how they brought Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. But to this moment, Malami has not done that. And now you talk about the United Nations Council on Human Rights, Working Group on Human Rights. So their own declaration talking about the Nnamdi Kanu's detention, abduction and controlled detention and torture. And they have said it, that Nnamdi Kanu is free. They faulted the Kenyan government and Nigeria for the atrocities they committed on Kenyan soil. And so those things are there. So Tinibu have to leverage on those points to release Nnamdi Kanu. Now. Release him now.